Hi parents, it's Coach David here again. Right in the, I think sometime back ago I was sharing a post about, do parents, do you praise for intelligence or do you praising for efforts? Okay, let me just clarify this. What do you mean by praising for intelligence versus what do you mean by praising for efforts? So let's say your child score 87% for this subject, and okay, you reward your child and say that, hey son, well done. Well done for scoring 87. Now, daddy or mommy is going to reward you. We're going to get you a new phone, for example. So this is actually praising them for their intelligence. Because you scored 87%, I'm going to get you this reward. Okay, so what happens to these kids is that they are not very willing to take on things that will actually make them look not so intelligent. Okay, to keep it simply, if let's say you want to challenge them to something else, like Max Olympiad or something tougher, they are not as willing to take on those challenges, because if they were to take on their challenges that they haven't tried before, and if they didn't do that well as expected, they feel very ashamed, and some of them they can't handle this kind of emotions. They can't handle the fact that they used to be so good and now they are not as good as they are previously, and they can't accept this kind of blow. So that's why this is usually the consequences of praising for intelligence. Now, the other case of praising, which is praising for effort, I give an example. So let's say if this parent has been monitoring the child homework progress, and this child has been consistently putting in effort. That means every day, 2 hours of homework completed productively, and then really everything is done properly. But if this child did not score 87 marks, maybe this child managed to score only 76 marks, or maybe even 74 marks, the parent still rewards him or her for the efforts put in. Then this is praising for efforts. Okay, why? Why is this so-called better than praising for intelligence? Now, this child knows that, okay, if I put in effort, I'll get praised. Even though I didn't get 85 or 87, I still get praised and I still get my reward. So what I need to do the next time around is just to put in effort and try new things, and I probably will still get rewarded. Right? So the outcome is that researchers found that this group of students tend to be more resilient and more willing to take on challenges, because it's like, okay, if I take on new challenges, okay, but even if I didn't score 85, it's okay. I still learned something, and it's okay that I didn't get my 85, because previously I didn't get 85 marks and I still get rewarded. So for parents who have been doing that, encouraging, praising your child for effort, you realize the difference is totally different from those parents who actually praise their kids for intelligence. Alright, so I hope this is useful for you, and that's why here at this at our Max Breakthrough program, and Physics and Science Breakthrough program, I praise the kids based on their efforts, not on their intelligence. Alright, this is very important, and I hope that this will actually help you parents understand this better and actually communicate with your child better, right? Because I know at this age group, in fact, most of my students are in the secondary level, and the parents come to me mainly because somehow they find it difficult to communicate with their kid. Either they lose their patience when they try to get their child to do something, or the child just not very cooperative. They just find their parents very naggy and then trying to brush them off. So then the parents also feel so difficult to actually communicate with the child. Right? So I hope that this tip do help you, and I think you can just Google it. There are lots of information online about growth mindset and fixed mindset. I've done a lot of it, right? I've found out a lot of information about this. So I was very surprised when like 80 or close to 90% of the parents that I meet, they were not aware of the growth mindset versus fixed mindset. And a lot of the parents are actually praising their kids based on intelligence. So don't do that, change. You praise the kids based on their efforts, and you realize the big difference. The child will be more willing to take on challenges, more willing to fail, and then recover again, because they are not judged because they didn't score that certain percentage of marks. Alright, so I hope that's useful, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright.